hunger striking in 2008 out in front of John McCain's office, drawing attention most especially to his role in promoting the Popular Mechanics version of what happened on September the 11th, 2001, most especially the collapse of the buildings. Richard Gage, AIA, Architects and Engineers for 911Truth, has recently passed a milestone with his website in that 1,000 professionals, engineered, degreed architects and engineers have signed a petition saying that they demand a new investigation of the collapse of the towers, the 3 World Trade Center towers. Sometimes that's forgotten. It was not just the 2 twin towers on September the 11th, but in fact there was a 3rd building, so-called Building 7, that collapsed at 5:20 in the afternoon. NIST gave in 2008 a report that they claimed was their final report on the collapse of Building 7, rather coincidentally within a month of the hunger strike ending, which is the same. AE911Truth and the Architects and Engineers, Richard Gage, responded to that. This Friday, February the 19th in San Francisco, Richard Gage and other architects and engineers will be making a more formal national announcement of what we're laying the groundwork here now. So the nonprofit organization Architects and Engineers for 911Truth announced that we now have 1,000 architects and engineers demanding a new investigation for the destruction of the 3 towers. After careful examination of the official explanation of these collapses, and along with the eyewitness and testimony of forensic data omitted from the official reports, these professionals have concluded that a new independent investigation to the catastrophic events is needed. Richard Gage will be delivering a more detailed news about this major development and is accompanied by 1,000 signatories. Here in Arizona, we have had the good fortune of having State Senator Karen Johnson bring this cause to the state legislature. So I want to take a moment to thank you again, Karen, for everything you did to bring this issue to the legislature of Arizona. And in addition now, we have one of the 1,000 signatories, Ralph Hughes, who is one of those 1,000, and he'd like to make a brief comment. And I'll pass the mic over to you, Ralph.
Cut. We on? All right. What I've got to say is so important. I've taken the time to commit it to writing. So bear with me as I read this. I've worded it very carefully. But as soon as I was able to watch the videos of the collapse of the Twin Trade Towers and Building Number 7, after supposedly only the Twin Towers were hit by 1 plane each, my professional experience with gas turbines and jet engines and their fuels, and my personal investigation of the Oklahoma City bombing gave me to realize that the aircraft and their fuel alone did not bring down those 3 buildings. Okay? Now, one other thing that I think it's important, I've lived and worked about 12 years overseas, mostly in Europe, and it's come to my attention recently. I pay attention to what goes on over there. 8 countries, Great Britain, Canada, Denmark, France, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, and Russia, have allowed they have allowed their publicly owned broadcasting stations to air the full spectrum of evidence that challenges the truth of the official FedGov account of 9/11. Hey, thanks.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. So just in closing, we would like to remind the media and all concerned parties that this Friday, February the 19th, Richard Gage and Architects for Engineers of 911Truth will be doing a national press conference bringing these issues to the attention of the public. Thank you very much for showing. If there's any questions, we'll be happy to take them.
No statement from Ms. Johnson?
Karen Johnson?
You're going to have to make some sort of statement.
Why is it they always give the microphone to me? I guess it's because I say things that are a little bit out of order sometimes. You know, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled that Richard Gage, whom I have met and talked to at length, as well as Professor Stephen Jones, who has done so much incredible work on the thermite issue regarding the Twin Towers and the collapse of Building 7. But these men have gone way beyond, above the call of duty to do what they have done to try to bring the truth of this issue to the American people, and they just get cut off at every turn by our government, which is so very, very sad. So I just applaud them that they have reached this milestone of 1,000. Now these are professional people that have degrees. They know what they're talking about, and they're all calling for an independent investigation so that we can finally find out the truth about what happened here. That these families that have suffered for years and years now, with their families having been caught in that horrible, horrible collapse, they need the truth. We all need the truth. And you would think in the United States of America that we have that, but that is not so, and that's very sad. So thank you for all being here today. Appreciate it so very, very much.